Avalanche has pretty much solidified itself over the past couple of years as a top 20 crypto. Price hasn't been incredible this year, but it's been fine. Question is obviously, can it break its previous all-time high? It doesn't necessarily have to do huge gains, certainly not from the perspective of crypto gains, but it's still a bit of work to do to get to a new all-time high. So we're going to take a look at really how Avalanche is getting on, what's the ecosystem like, is there any recent news regarding development, etc. Before I get into it though, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now, in all of those videos, I showed myself buying up those coins because I thought they were going to make me very good money. Now you can see what each of those coins were worth when I recorded and released the videos. You can also see all of the highs that they hit. And that was about 16 months on. And these are what your profits would have been if you'd put $100 into those coins when I released the vids and sold after the 16 months. Your total profit in that time would have been over 123 grand. Now, you don't have 16 months to get your portfolio sorted. We're in a bull cycle right now. If you're sitting on cryptos you're really not happy or confident in, it's probably because they're not going to be making you any money. So getting your portfolio up to scratch has to be a big job for everyone. If you don't know where to get started, if you're not confident in the coins, get onto copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell a coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell, the price that I'm going to do it at. So my members can copy along exactly. They make the exact same profit as me, except they don't have any work to do at all. On the site, you can see what my members have earned. You can read their testimonials. You can see the successes we've had. It's all public record as well, so you can verify it all online. If you like what you see after you've read through it, try the service out, because make no mistake about it, my coins are ripping at the moment. And if yours aren't, then you'll want to know what I'm holding. Now, Avalanche. So Avalanche has a pretty nice market cap, 16.6 billion. To be fair, it dropped to lows of about $10. It has risen as high as 60, so it's not been bad at all, to be fair, this bull cycle. Avalanche is a layer 1 blockchain. It functions as a platform for dApps and custom blockchain networks. It's obviously one of the Ethereum rivals, aiming to unseat Ethereum as one of the most popular for smart contracts. Now, obviously, Solana has been the one that's unseated Ethereum as of late. But AVAX do have very good throughput. 6,500 transactions per second is what they're able to do. This is made possible through quite unique architecture. They have 3 different blockchains. Each one has a different role, which we'll get into in a second. So, the X chain is employed to create and exchange the AVAX tokens, the native AVAX tokens and other assets. The C chain, the contract chain, hosts the smart contracts and dApps. Also has an Avalanche virtual machine similar to Ethereum's virtual machine, which allows developers to fork EVM compatible dApps. And then you've got the platform chain, which is the P chain. This tracks active subnets, enables the creation of new subnets, and subnets are sets of validators, sort of like a validator cartel. Each subnet can be validating several blockchains, but a blockchain can only be validated by one subnet. But this architecture allows for a huge scalability compared to something like Ethereum. Now, Avalanche doesn't compete with Solana in terms of scalability. That's worth noting. Solana, it has far more scalability, which is why we've probably seen far more development on Solana over the past year or two. But Ava Labs is heavily backed. They have had investors like Andreessen Horowitz, Polychain, Balaji, Srinivasan. Maybe I said that right. I don't know. They closed their ICO in under 24 hours, raising 42 mil in the process. So they did very, very well there. When we take a look at where they're at, obviously they're on every single big exchange. They're always going to be. Volume-wise, very good, 1.4 billion. And again, market cap 16 billion. Now, all-time high for Avalanche in the previous bull cycle was $146. So to get to that price, it needs to really do, well, about 4x from where it is now, actually a bit less. So quite achievable. And when we actually take a look at Avalanche itself, and we see the applications that they've got, there's gaming on AVAX along with art and culture. So we'll have a look at the different things that they've got in place. Although this is now being a bit slow. So, yeah, quite slow actually. So culture, you've got AVAX. So this is their new initiative to incubate the next generation of digital artists. So they've got application details, so artist benefits, artist expectations. That's quite interesting. So they're really pushing on digital art. Now that's kind of an area where I see NFTs have somewhat of a use case. Without that, I'm not overly... other than that, I'm not particularly enamored. NFTs for digital art and for gaming is kind of it. Now, in terms of games on Avalanche, as you can see, they've actually got quite a bunch. Spellborn, Domi, Mega Weapon, Portal Fantasy, Runeseeker, Pulsar, DeFi Kingdoms. You know, they've got quite a nice array here. And again, you know, they've got up and running. There's the arcade as well, and they've got up and running very good grants programs in place on Avalanche to incentivize people to build. If we check out the Avalanche Explorer as well, we can see how it's getting on in terms of usage. But overall, look, I mean, things don't look bad at all here. Arcade, here we go. A program. So this is a program helping Web2 gaming. Gaming leaders launch powerful blockchain deployment with inaugural. There's so many buzzwords, man. Okay. Shrapnel is focused on building. Shrapnel? Okay. Yeah, Shrapnel's fallen off a cliff in price, hasn't it? Okay, so as we can see, total staked amounts 235 mil, which is about 60% of their total supply, their circulating supply. It's not bad. So network's pretty well secured. In terms of validators, you can see the validator counts on a constant basis. In terms of the statistics, they've done over 1.6 billion transactions. Daily active addresses 51,000. This is not bad statistics at all. Like, you cannot knock that. Transactions per day. I mean, again, you know, daily transactions is not bad at all. Some days, you know, 3 million. Some days 2 million. So they're actually getting a lot done. Like, a lot of people are using this. And active addresses, as of late, has been around the 80,000 mark. Max transactions per second, 226. Now, again, you know, whenever we see transactions per second data from any crypto project, it's always theoretical. You know, I don't think any crypto project has hit its like theoretical as of yet, except on test nets. But overall, things look pretty good here. Now, Avalanche, I think, is one of those that could sneak in an ETF. I don't think it's going to this bull cycle. I think there's quite an obvious case for Solana because of net growth. I think there's quite an obvious case potentially for XRP now. But Avalanche is absolutely one that could sneak in an ETF. And actually, all-time high was 146 bucks, right? So I think there is a world that Avalanche can break that. I think there is a world that Avalanche can actually get to maybe a couple $100, maybe a bit more. There's 409 million tokens. If it got to a $250 per coin, that would put it at a market cap of $100 billion. I think that is possible still. That's about 6x from where it is right now, 6.25x. But part of that will come with either surges in development or activity, possibly like just some real success with some low cap meme coins that do wild shit, or a possible ETF. But I think there is a world that AVAX can get to that high. Don't forget how big some crypto projects got in terms of market cap in the 2021 bull cycle. Terra hit crazy highs, and I think AVAX can do that. But it's going to have to take a little bit of a market share here from Solana, and I think that's the challenge. So if it doesn't break its all-time high, then you're probably looking at AVAX at maybe $120. Sort of take 20, yeah, $125, $125 if it can't break its all-time high. But if it does, I honestly see this to being a $250 coin. I think the development is good. The gaming is looking good on AVAX. I just want to now see bigger pushes on gaming, but Web3 gaming over the last couple of weeks has had a huge pump, so AVAX might benefit from that because they've got some good projects on there in terms of gaming. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Does anyone use Avalanche rather than Solana? Does anyone use Avalanche rather than another blockchain? And if there's a specific reason why, share in the comments. If you're an Avalanche long-term holder, what are you hoping to see from them, from the Ava Labs and the team this year? Share in the comments down below. And guys, look, we are in a bull cycle right now, and if you are sitting on cryptos you're not happy or confident in, then you've got to get your portfolio sorted. Get on to copymycrypto.com, have a look at what my members have earned, read the success stories, watch the videos, read my members' testimonials. Everything on the site is public record. You can verify it all on the history of this channel. On the site, I share my portfolio with my members. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any coin, I will tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell, price I'm going to do it at. So my members get in and out of coins the same price as me, so they make the same profit, except they don't have any work to do at all. If you are sitting on coins you're not confident in, that are not making you money, then clear the rubbish out of your portfolio, because your coins should be ripping right now. Mine are ripping way more than the market average. And if you want to find out what they are, join up at copymycrypto.com. And that is it from me, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.